I want you to see the great advice that Kevin O'Leary gives about lying.
It's easy to lie to people because you want to keep them feeling good. You don't want to tell them the truth, and it's hard to tell the truth. But she told me once, if you never lie to anybody, even though it's hard to tell the truth, you never have to remember what you said, and you never get caught in a lie.
That was taught to Kevin O'Leary by his mother, and his father taught him this.
My birth father, who's Irish, put me on his knee, and every Irishman will know this, and he said, son, never call an Irishman a liar unless you know with certainty that's true. And I said, why is that, Dad? He said, because the Irish are crazy.
Now, during this video, we're going to have the Stop the Cap award.
Stop the cap.
So I've got the contradictions throughout this video numbered. Comment with the number that you think is the biggest contradiction. And feel free to elaborate if you want to on why you think it's the biggest contradiction. Now, according to my friend Webster, there is a difference between lying and contradiction. So we will be fair on that point.
I am a paid spokesperson for FTX, so I have a lot of respect for the management there. I did a lot of due diligence before I accepted that position because I wanted to have a compliant home.
Andrew, if you're asking, did I do enough due diligence? The answer is no. Did I rely like others did in Joe's concept of groupthink? Yes, we all did that.
Sam is one of the smarter guys in this space for this reason. Long before crypto, he was a trader. He understands the power of leverage, both to the dark side and the upside of performance.
In the U.S., it's illegal to go more than 50% loan to value. That means you're kind of like, you start with $1 million, you borrow $500,000, you're 1.5x levered. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, FTX started with 100x leverage, and then they backed it down to the responsible 20x leverage, which means that you post $1 million and you can take a $20 million position.
So I'm going to guess, and it's a personal opinion, the last guy to blow up is going to be Sam Bankman-Fried because he doesn't get himself caught in over-levered positions.
Over $150 billion. In 3 days, that's how much the world's 15 largest cryptocurrencies lost in market value. It's because of the crypto exchange platform FTX.
They put FTX out of business.
Okay, so it was Binance that bought down FTX. It wasn't the $135 million deal with Miami Arena, the $210 million deal, TSM that would be, or it wasn't all the other spending such as $300 million in Bahamian real estate. Now, there was a $900 million buyback in July of 2021 where FTX would buy back their shares from Binance. But in that same month, they mentioned that they raised the largest amount ever raised in crypto funding of $900 million. Even if you spent $900 million, when you do the math, you raised $900 million. So I don't really believe Binance is the problem there because 6 months after that, within that time frame, they went ahead and raised an additional over $800 million. I think Sam Bankman-Fried's need to be in the limelight, be in front of everybody on TV, and some of his own personal habits are probably what were more likely to have led to the downfall of FTX.
Now, they're very, very good in terms of managing their own business. He's got a huge team there. Ryan, the CEO, they also manage the Americas differently. They do the rest of the world, their compliance.
When you read the stories, it sounds like a bunch of kids who were on Adderall having a sleepover party.
I mean, you need to have more controls, more discipline, more centralized accounting functions, more oversight and management.
And big advocate for Sam because he has two parents that are compliance lawyers. If there's ever a place I could be that I'm not going to get in trouble, it's going to be at FTX.
This company was sort of uniquely positioned to fail.
Is you had no board and you had no CFO. And that should have been a red flag, frankly, for all of us.
The lack of discipline on control of the wallets, their storage, the storage of passwords, allowing multiple users to set up accounts, almost created an environment where there was not a complete inventory of wallets.
So I think he's probably going to be one of the ones that picks up the pieces and has been doing that in recent purchases that are made public in various platforms that are just getting crushed. It's a long-term strategic move. I think it's smart.
You always get caught lying. It's just a matter of time. So my mother's point was, why not just tell the truth? Take the heat. On the moment, you'll never have to take the heat again. You want to tell the truth. Good advice from Mr. Wonderful here.